First pitch coming your way next. Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. The show has Game 1 of the American League Wild Card Series. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And we're just about set to get this Wild Card Series underway, Singy. Game 1 has outsized importance in a 3-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Guys are always talking about setting the tone in Game 1 of a series. Well, in a 3-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Yainer Diaz digs in now. Ripped on a line. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags up for third. The run comes in from second, and now just a 2-run deficit. So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's Kyle Tucker. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
McCormick over at second, 1 down. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And Tucker is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Michael Brantley stands in. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. And ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the frame. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Guardians 3 and the Astros 1. Back here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Christopher Morel. The pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter, that's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! Here's Andres Gimenez. And that one wrapped foul. Here comes a pitch. They say you win. No outs. Runner on second. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Digging in, Stephen Kwan. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. This to third. Fair ball. Morel coming home. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And first offering is fouled off.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And here is C.J. Cron. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand it. All right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Wouldn't chase that time. Kwan off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Top 6, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
The pitch. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Bounce to the left side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That's in there. And that's strike one.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Runner at second, nobody out. In the dirt, blocked. No advance, good job behind the dish. Stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Altuve waits. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. Next pitch just misses, and it's a full count.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Jose Abreu, one of those guys with kind of a quirky number 79. It was a number his mother chose for him way back when. She said, pick a unique number and make it yours. Next pitch is outside, and it's 1-1. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That takes care of Abreu. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Fouled off. He was late.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Bird.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And the infield fly rule call. So first and second with 2 outs. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is down low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's in there. It's 2-2. This one popped up. Jimenez settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Guardians 4 and the Astros 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Mike Zunino.
The catcher.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Chopped left side. On the run, throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-'80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
McCormick hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh.
2 outs, base is empty.
Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. And the first offering is not close. Line drive and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So man aboard, and up next for Cleveland, Anthony Santander. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one the other way. And that's a fair ball. Bell around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Rafael Montero.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the guys in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
So 2 on with 2 away. Christopher Morel digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Bell on third. Santander at second with 2 gone. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Pitch gets away. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Guardians strand a couple, but they lead at 4-1. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, They will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down. Yainer Diaz, the next to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Next one just misses. Ball one. Tapped in front of the plate. Fires over to Cron. And 2 away to start the 7th. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Ripped to third. Fires across the diamond. And the Astros put down in order. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. Guardians 4 and the Astros 1. Here in Cleveland, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Montero, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the 0-2. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Bregman is under it.
Now batting, the left fielder, Steven Kwan.
And now here is Steven Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, third baseman.
One down. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Kicks and fires. He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen.
And it's into the gap. Kwan rounds second on his way to third.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed it's going to be a great result more often than not.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, C.J. Cron. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out to center. McCormick has it sized up. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here's Mike Zunino. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Two on, 2 outs. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Guardians strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here is Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-1. That's inside.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Righty to the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ball 1 there.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kwan sprinting after it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's 2 away.
Now batter, the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batter, the first baseman,
Jose Abreu up to hit. First pitch just misses. Altuve leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it's even up. Bounced out to short. Sends it to first. Out number 3. So the Astros lead 1, and they trail it 4-1. Ryan Stanek will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians.
the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That one pushed foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Oh, 2 now. Now a screamer into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So they're at the corners now. Anthony Santander at the plate. Fly ball down the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Back-to-back singles. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
So in now for Cleveland, Christopher Morel. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. But no advance from the runners. No outs, runners at first and second. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the outside edge.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCormick has it sized up. And there's two away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Steven.
So first and second with two outs. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Diaz makes the catch, and that's the third out. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're on to the 9th in Game 1. It's the Guardians 5 and the Astros 1. Back now at Progressive Field, and now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
The pitch. This one smoked out to left. Kwan makes the grab, 1 away.
Come back, number 3.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. That misses. Ball one. Swings through that one for strike one. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. In the air, left field. Out, number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 0-1 now. On the ground to the left. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians take the series opener here at home. So the Cleveland Guardians off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game 1 in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game 2, so that will be quite a test to keep their season alive.
Yeah, no doubt.